Well, we have some breaking news, and guess what? Tulsi Gabbard is going to be the next director of the National Intelligence Agency. She's going to be the DNI. According to Chad Pergram, the vote has been made. The only no vote among Republicans was Mitch McConnell, the former leader of the GOP in the Senate. Let me go directly to Karl Rove, if I can, to report. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, Karl. This is breaking news, so I appreciate you jumping with me on this. Are you surprised that Donald Trump appears to be getting every single nomination he's trying for, with one exception, Matt Gaetz? Yeah.
Well, it's a strong finish, and the White House has handled this, I think, in a wise fashion. There were real doubts about Tulsi Gabbard. And what ended up happening is those concerns were shared directly with her and with the White House. And in response, she gave a detailed letter affirming what she would do in certain instances in a letter addressed to Todd Young, senator from Indiana. And I think that was what locked it up for her. She gave in writing commitments that would deal with the concerns that they had about her as the director of national intelligence. And rather than sticking their, feet in the ground and, getting tough and saying, vote the right way or you're in trouble, they said, what are your concerns and can we deal with those in a way that makes everybody comfortable?
Karl, I want to move over to the issue of transparency with this administration, particularly in sharp contrast to what we saw in the past one. President Elon Musk bringing transparency back in so many ways, even with bringing a 4-year-old kid into the Oval Office yesterday. Their plan for the large-scale government cuts in the Oval Office, it's a complete 180 from Biden's answer. Let me just for those who've forgotten, let me just bring up some sound bites from Biden to show the difference. Roll it.
I'm not supposed to take any questions, but go ahead.
Mr. President, on Afghanistan.
I'm not going to answer Afghanistan now.
Infrastructure, sir, and in particular.
You guys are bad. I'm not supposed to be answering all these questions. I'm supposed to leave. I'm supposed to stop and walk out of the room here.
It's such a breath of fresh air, isn't it, Karl? From what we had.
You see it and reflected in the CBS poll, the new poll that's out, in which large numbers of people say he's energetic, he's doing exactly what he told us he would do during the campaign, he is strong, he's effective. Now, there are some warning signs. His approval rating is good comparatively to what he used to have, 53%, highest approval rating he's ever had as president in the first term, highest of his second term. But on the other hand, 2/3 of the American people in that survey said, we don't think he's doing enough about inflation, and that's the number one issue that he needs to deal with. In yesterday's inflation report, or today's inflation report is a warning sign. That's why all of these budget issues that are coming up and all the deregulation efforts, more needs to be done to make certain that we have a budget in place, that we have a budget framework that reduces spending and reassures the markets and reassures individual Americans.
Well, and bottom line is this inflation report strengthens the hand of DOGE and what they're trying to do and cut back on government spending. Karl, because of that breaking news, I'm afraid we've got to cut it short. Thank you very much.